We are live.
Okay, not a very great position for black, to be honest. We're waiting for the master category to start as well, but we'll go with the challenger, I guess.
Yeah, I have asked them to start their games.
Okay, that's good. Okay, the black bishop on c8 is a bit passive. If black can somehow develop that before it turns ugly for him, then there's hope. But currently, knight
Hmm.
g5 is a bit of a problem. If you exchange, then there's no bishop d7. That's the problem. So yeah, I yeah. Now there's no bishop d7, but I guess you have to go b6. Okay, this
Hold
is
on a
fine as
second.
well. Okay, I guess then knight h4 opens up. Also, you can there's ideas of at some point rook d5. You can start with something like bishop d5 as well. Make sure there's
Hmm.
no. Oh, not a great move. I mean, there's just e4. That's just losing tempo.
Hold on a second. Let me see if other games have started as well.
Okay, okay.
So this is a second challenger match between
Okay,
Javad
white,
and
white, white is in some serious trouble.
yeah.
I don't think white will survive this. Actually, it's going to be game over very quickly.
And there's a huge difference between their blitz ratings. I don't know.
And the underdog is the one that's winning. Actually,
Yeah.
that's the
Hold on a second.
surprising
Let
part.
me see if Vikas Dogur has started as well. Yeah, he has started too.
Okay, the master category has started. We get to see
Yeah.
something. Ah, Wakasba's pet line. This is his pet line. He's going to go. Yeah, he's going to go b4, then bishop b2, then rook c1, then bishop b1, then queen d3. And he's going to create a battery on h7. This is usually his idea.
Mm. So he
And
has achieved that. Mm.
it looks harmless, but I've seen so many players crumble to it that now it doesn't look harmless to me. So yeah, I mean, at first, if you look at it, it looks very harmless. You're like, okay, what's the battery
Mm.
going to do? There's a knight on f6, but suddenly the bishop on b2 becomes active and the knight does a lot. But okay, Salman is also very experienced. He knows Bukaspai does this, and he's trying to make sure the battery is never formed.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm expecting rook c1. Yeah.
Just give me a moment. Let's see if Junaid and Zaman are playing as well. Yeah, they are playing too.
Okay, the brotherly love.
Yeah. Finally, we get to see them play against
Yeah.
each other.
Okay, there's two ways. There's the queenside castle, and there's rook d1 as well, bishop e2 as well. e5. E5. What does e5 really achieve? There's just bishop b7, I think. I'm not
Yeah.
sure this was a great move. Not a huge fan of this move. Uh,
Sack?
yeah, but then what? You still have to save the
So,
queen.
yeah. But no, there's now there. Yeah, there's a fork as well now.
There's some compensation, I agree, but
Mm.
is it enough? I mean, it's up for debate.
Hmm.
Maybe there's some sort of line that I don't know, but I really don't think there's anything. What?
Now I don't know which game to switch to. I mean, we can still watch them. Yeah, let's watch this one, but and then we'll see some else.
This is a bit weird. I'm not sure if he had to give the knight, but I'm guessing this is some sort of line. The way they confidently
Um,
played it, this is some sort of line. I'm not really into the structure, so I don't really know. Could be. Okay, then I
yeah.
guess you have to play something like d5. Not something you want to play, but I guess you have to. Okay, that's a weird way to defend this. Rook a6.
Now let's. I think some of the game has ended. Let's see.
Okay.
No, they are still playing. Salman and Waqas are still playing.
Okay, Salman has the bishop pair. Although there's some weaknesses on the king side for black that could be really
Yeah.
game changing. If you can get a knight there to f6 or something, it's going to create a lot of havoc. Okay, this is not great. I'm not sure why he took with the bishop. I thought Salman would go b4.
Hmm.
Salman should have gone b4 maybe. B4 was a nice idea. Okay, the bishop pair showing its might.
Yeah.
You suddenly see tremendous control for black over the board. I mean, I don't think black should lose this, but Bukasbay is known to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Yeah. Now rook
This is
d1.
all. They both are equally experienced, I would say. Let's see. That this is a fun game.
Yeah, but now for black, it's not that simple. With the rooks off the board, maybe it's not that easy. But still, I
Hmm.
mean, it's easier to play for black.
Here's the battery.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
it's definitely easier to play as black. Okay, not the best move. Now there's queen c1.
Queen c1 and knight's gone. No, actually, can trade
Knight isn't
queens.
gone, but the b2 pawn is
Hmm.
gone.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, d8 was hanging, so yeah, he has to take e3, not b2. But still, yeah, now queen f4, queen e5, both are huge threats. I'm not sure how you defend this. It's very hard.
Queen.
I think queen g1
Queen
ultimately.
g1. Yeah. Queen g1 is a must move now. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okasbay coming up with something new.
It's very dangerous, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it honestly. You lose like a huge amount of pawns.
Hmm.
Just bishop g3, I think now. Okay, he's got a better idea. Okay, yeah, I don't see white surviving this.
Hmm.
I
Queen
don't see it.
g1 was better. Queen g1 might have.
Queen g1 was
Yeah.
necessary to keep the game
Yeah.
going. Without queen g1, there was nothing there
Hmm.
really. Let's see. Okay,
Yeah.
that was a bit. I mean, it's still winning, but a bit foolish from Salman. Why would he go into an opposite bishop? Okay, there's
Yeah.
a check. There was a checkmating threat, so Defended. Okay. I think probably A4 at some point should be played by. Yeah, he's lost the queen. Yeah.
Ah,
Not a great end game by Vikas Bhai.
let's see some other games now. Okay, the first one was won by Junaid. Hmm?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. So Junaid is playing with the Majin Sensei today
Yeah, I think, yeah.
because during the arena, I think Zaman was playing with Majin Sensei.
Let me have a look who is playing with who. Oh, 1 second. Someone mentioned that. Mm, yeah, Zaman is actually margin. Yeah.
Yeah, I recall. And yeah, I when he gave back the piece, then it was definitely over.
Mm.
Even this position is not looking good for White. I think this is a match that's going to end in 2 games. I don't like the position for White. Like B2 is tremendously weak.
Mm.
I don't see how White survives this. Okay, White is trying to create some sort of counter attack, but it's just not there.
Okay, while they are thinking, let's see what Rohan is doing. Now, this is the other challenger match. Um, what is
Okay,
Rohan doing? Like,
black is winning this one, I think.
yeah, here is Rohan. He lost the first one, huh, to Talha.
And he's probably going to lose this one as well by the looks of it.
Let's see.
It's not looking good. E5. Even takes or E5 or anything like that. Those pawns on the B file are going to be trouble.
Hmm.
E5 played. Okay. E5 makes sense.
If I
It's
definitely makes sense, and
it's
I
a
don't
logical
see
idea.
Black surviving this one. Let's move on to the other game. Hold on a second. Okay, they have drawn actually. I mean, 1-1, and they are going for the final now.
Yeah, I saw the position and black was
Hmm.
winning that. Okay, what about Vikas Bhai?
Hold on.
Okay,
This one is between the. What are they doing? Why are they not playing? They are just so slow. Hold on a second. This is Vikas and Salman. Okay.
okay. Lost a rook and okay, he just resigned.
Oh,
Okay,
so
that's
that
2-0.
means 2-0, and this
Salman,
is over.
yeah, Salman
Salman
won.
has qualified for the finals. Wow.
Okay.
That's actually ended dramatically and quickly.
Yeah, I mean there were a lot of blunders.
Yeah,
A
he
lot of
wasn't at his,
blunders.
he wasn't at his peak today. Okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It's online blitz. Anything can happen. We saw that in the arena as well. People coming
Yeah.
first in one match and like not even the top 10 in the next. So,
Okay, Michelle has joined us too. Hey, Michelle.
Hello, hello.
Sorry, I
hello.
didn't notice you were here already. We were just too
No,
much
I was
invested
late.
in this.
My
Yeah,
apologies.
that's okay.
Okay.
So I heard the dramatic news. Salman Ali Khan qualified and Vikas did not.
Yeah, he has
Well,
qualified with 2-0.
why is everyone so sad about that?
It's a shock. It is not something expected.
I expected it to be honest. Bukasbay has been playing well, not very good chess online. His rating has dropped to like 2200.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
That's
I was
basically
ex-
my level. So yeah, that's expected.
yeah, because if it drops to your level, of course Salman is better. I think. Okay.
Okay, let's move on to this game. This Seems like
Okay,
white is
white is
winning,
short
right?
on time. Does not have a nice position. In my opinion, white is just lost, and this is going to end as
Mhm.
well. Yeah,
White had some cheapers though, like that.
yeah, but no time.
Oh, definitely time.
Yeah,
Yep.
And there you go.
is this
So
three
they are
zero
one.
two?
Oh, it's 2-0. And
It's already
Zaman
2-0.
has actually won that already. Yeah, Zaman has qualified here.
Are we having the finals today?
Yeah, we are
Yes,
having the
we're
final
having the
just
finals
after the
today as well.
semifinals. Yeah.
Okay, then I guess we can
They
move
have
on to.
started the third match, but that isn't required actually because
Okay,
let's
let them
go
play
and
if they
see.
want. Let's see the challenger.
Yeah, this is Hashim versus Jawad, and they are balanced right now. And let's quickly see what
I think
Rohan is
I think
doing here.
Zaman and Junaid played 3-0 though. But
Ah,
okay.
We're supposed to be 3+2.
Yeah, I was surprised why suddenly Junaid was running out of time there. But okay, I mean, if they
Mm,
agree, if they're fine,
of course, yeah.
who's to say? Yeah, as I mentioned, Rohan will be losing the other game as well.
yep, there it
It
is.
looked like it.
So
The
Rohan
position was
has
not great.
lost, and Talha has moved on to the
So
finals.
we have one finalist, and okay, here,
Yep.
even though white black has two pieces for the rook, but white's position is so passive that I don't really like it. Black's position, sorry, is so passive that I don't really like it, even
Yeah.
with the two pieces.
White has some. White has some
Like,
easy plans. Just go with the
yeah,
pawn.
rook a7 coming up at some point.
Hmm. That
Okay,
wasn't needed, but okay.
he's not really interested with rook a7. I'm not sure why.
You're just putting
You
pressure
mistook
on.
him for a master, I guess.
Yeah.
I want rook a7 because then g7 is very weak.
There you go.
Yeah, now maybe take e6. Why? Why? That was not required. That was not required.
E6.
Now it's very hard to win because there's no checkmating ideas. You can just take now.
They have to
Black
take
should
now.
black should just take.
Mm.
And the thing is, black
But
has to
for a
take. There's
challenger,
really
I
no
think that's a difficult thing.
no. He has to
If you
take. There's
don't,
no other move. He's not going to give
if
up
he
the rook,
doesn't,
right?
it just repeats. Yes.
No, he doesn't repeat. He takes the rook. He is not going to give up the rook. Of course, he is going to have to take. I don't know why he's taking so much time on this. And
This is
white
his
has
final
misplayed
hope,
this a
so.
bit. Now it's not that easy for white because ultimately he does have two pieces for the rook. You go
But
a bit
it's
down.
pressure on the black for now. It's not just about chess right now, it's about also the psychology, isn't it? Like, can you
Yeah,
really
but
give up the queen at
my
this
point
point?
is simple. Here you have no other move. Yeah, that's how you lose. That if you're
See?
black, that's how you lose.
Give credit where credit is
This
due.
is just lost now because
Mm.
ultimately you're going to give up the bishop as well now. Yeah.
The rook is
Yeah.
gone.
So
Setting
white
up a
is also
cheapo.
a terrible player, but just still rook a7 back.
Hey, yeah,
You can just
take
What?
put
the
in the
bishop.
queen. Queen f3 even wins. Takes wins. Anything wins here.
Unless you blunder your queen, just go
No, no.
e4, queen
Black.
e4 or something like
I'm
that.
not sure what black was thinking here. That was terrible chess. That made no sense at all.
Let's
Like
check.
he had only one move. He had to give up the queen for the two rooks, and that was a favorable trade for black
Mm.
because when this game went to the end game, he would have had
Hmm.
two pieces for the rook, and that was favorable, right?
But that is what I'm saying now. As black, you are feeling the pressure. You're feeling the pieces come in. Is it really easy to trade off a queen at that point?
Yes,
I
yes.
don't
If
think
you're a
so.
decent chess player, it's very easy. If
Yeah,
you're a
if you're a
terrible
decent
chess
chess
player,
player, see, thank you.
if you're a
There's
terrible
somebody with
chess
me.
player, that's another thing. Like this is not what a decent chess player does. Okay, this is not the kind of chess we were hoping for. Now the queens are exchanged off the board as well. Just queen c4. Yeah,
And the queen has nothing else.
game over. Either give me the knight or exchange your queens. He chooses to give up the knight. I'm not sure how that helps.
I think
Okay,
he's just
again,
relying on a perpetual.
there's no perpetual. Okay, now there might be.
There was, yeah,
He had to go king
and now
g2. He
there.
messed that up. Okay, I think there's going to be a checkmate very soon. Rook
Yeah.
h4? Rook h4, I think, just came over. Yeah,
Yep.
There you go.
There you have
White
it.
ones.
that was a terrible throw. I think if black had taken the rooks, I think black could have won.
So
Then
Jawad has qualified as well. Now we have the two finalists, Jawad versus who was the other guy here? Talha.
Talha.
So it's going to be Jawad versus Talha for the challengers final, and we'll have Zaman versus Salman Ali Khan for the Masters finals.
Okay, we're also, I think, Junaid is starting playing against Vikas Bhai for third position.
Ah,
Oh,
hold on a second. Let me see if
we should switch.
that's yeah. We can see. Yeah, it is.
Okay, again, not the kind of structure Vikas Bhai usually plays.
White has more space, and white is pushing.
Vikas Bhai usually has c5. So yeah, a bit odd to see such
C5.
structures from Vikas Bhai.
We already established if he's playing at my rating level, this is already lost.
Uh, not to worry, not to worry. I don't think he can ever play at your rating level. That would be
I
very
have a
hard for him.
special talent. Oh my god. I'm not even playing and I'm getting roasted.
Okay, okay. I'm guessing
Hmm.
black
That
has
was a
to play
difficult move.
c5 at some point.
Hmm.
You don't want to allow white playing c5.
I was expecting knight c5, sorry, pawn c5 and this move as well instead of knight going back.
Yeah, this is the idea of these positions: either pawn e5 or c5. Knight b8 makes no sense to me, but I'm guessing Vikas Bhai has a plan. He always does. Let's see what it is.
Very
Okay, I'm
limited.
sorry.
Okay.
I take it back. There is no plan. If the plan was to
Still
go
c5?
back and somehow get to knight b4, of course he's not going to let you get to knight b4.
That
Okay,
knight is on a journey.
that knight is on a terrible journey. It does nothing.
We call it a
Now
spiritual
c5 is
journey,
not
okay?
possible.
Still c. Okay.
Now c5
Why
is
c5?
really not possible. It's very hard. You lose a
You're
lot of material.
anticipating d5?
Okay, so
Okay.
he has
White
managed to
goes for
somehow
c5.
make the knight useful.
The spiritual journey is complete. The bishop, although, is locked in.
Exactly. We can never tell what Vakasbay is thinking. So I'm guessing something like a6. Make sure there's no sacrifices or something like that. Okay, there's no sacrifices right now though. But yeah.
Nothing immediate.
Uh, how does Black play this? That's the question. Does he like take on e4 and go f5, f4 or something like that? It's
That
it's
is
an
what I'm
idea though.
expecting.
It's
Either
a very
that
nice
or
idea though.
a5. Hmm.
If Black takes on e4 and then goes f5, I guess you have to take on d5 now as white because then f4 is coming and then your bishop is trapped.
And there's the queen.
Okay, nobody really means to understand my moves. Just don't care. I'm very disappointed.
They do not believe in you as a chess player. You need
No,
more
either I'm a
charisma.
terrible chess player or I'm just too great.
We'll never know which one, actually. We'll never know which one.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the problem.
I like this.
Okay,
I
still,
like
knight
white.
takes f5, f4. Where does the bishop go? That's my question. h4 is protected by the bishop. So where does the
But you're
bishop go?
looking at
Okay,
that side. Now you're looking at that. I'm thinking exactly. Why did the queen come to a5? That was my question.
why did the knight travel all around the world to get to d5? There's a lot of questions in this game that need to be answered.
And the world
Mm.
is not ready for them.
I think you should still take on e4 maybe. Yeah, this wasn't good. I would have wanted to take on e4, not on d6. Yeah, this is
That knight
looking
is not
very
taking
bad
that
for
bishop. That
Kasparov.
bishop is doing nothing.
Now this is a discovered attack, easy. I mean,
I mean, it's not that
Anytime.
easy. Like, where do you go about it? How do you win something out of it?
mm,
It's not that simple, but still,
The
it's not
thing
a
is,
great
it's not an
position to be
immediate
in.
threat. It does not need to be an immediate threat, you know, it can be an eventual threat.
Yeah, like I said, it's not looking great. Rook d.
True.
Okay, 98 now. Probably. Oh, 98 doesn't work. Sorry, my bad. Maybe pawn g5, but then you have to be careful about queen d3 ideas. Very tough position to play.
And white is
I mean,
already
you can
sitting
play
on that
you can
too.
play rook d7, but still, uh, you can't really. Are you going to take on d6? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if black just takes on d6
Black kind of
because
has to. That there's too much threats. Yes.
that's a very annoying knight.
yeah, and you get a pawn as well. I think he has to take it.
Okay, he doesn't allow it.
Mm.
Junaid says, I'm not going to give it up that easy. That's a good knight. Okay, but now you can maybe take on a3 and then knight c3. It looks like an idea. Pawn takes a3, b takes a3, knight c3.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah, this has
Very good.
happened.
Maybe,
Finally, he heard you.
maybe there's some counterplay there. Okay, nobody likes my moves. I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. Okay, that wasn't good. Why would he give up the bishop for that bishop? I mean, not
Didn't
great.
white make a mistake there? Right?
I think White didn't play this very well. It's still probably
White
winning,
had a
but
stronger position.
maybe
Yeah,
maybe keeping that bishop was better.
I think so too. The bishop was the battery, you know, that bishop was the long-term plan.
now the knight is under threat.
Whereas
He has to do something. Yeah,
white,
okay.
Now the game is a bit more, you could say, going to be played in the present. If White can
hmm,
get something here, White wins. If not, it's not that simple anymore. Before,
okay,
the
a
position
winning move.
just White was winning positionally, whether he could win there or not. Now he has to win in the moment.
That's an interesting take.
Okay.
Both the knights,
Uh,
they're just there. Like, what are they trying to do? Both the knights are just there, and the game is not
they're
even happening yet.
actually the only thing that is defending the position right now. You remove the knights,
Defending for
and the
both of them.
game has been over way long. But it's over anyways. I think it's over now. I don't see how you survive this. Even something like knight f5, yeah, or knight f7, similar idea. I don't see how you survive this. Okay,
Hmm.
maybe unnecessary.
Play on time? No, we cannot play on time.
Okay, now if White doesn't get anything here and messes up on time, he loses because there's increment. So White needs to get something concrete, otherwise he loses. And I'm not okay. Why didn't he exchange? Why didn't Black exchange? Black should be jumping for an exchange here.
Hmm.
It comes back to the same problem. I think Junaid
Yeah.
is going to end up losing
Yeah,
this.
Oh, it's yeah,
Yeah,
it's bad.
I
yeah,
told
he
you.
lost
What?
his queen too. Yeah.
I told you.
Mm.
If White doesn't get anything concrete, he's going to lose.
Hmm.
When he gave up the light square bishop, that was basically a signal for going all in, and that
Yeah.
should not have happened. There was no
Magas
need to
There
didn't
was
give.
no
allow
need for
him
that. There
anything.
was no
Magas
compensation for
didn't
anything
allow
else.
him anything. There was no
No,
compensation for
he
what he
allowed
did.
quite a lot, but the problem is both were in time trouble.
Yeah.
And Bukasbay just had to keep the game going, while Junaid had to
Come up with
uh,
ideas.
come up with ideas there because he had sacked a piece,
Exactly.
right? You don't want to sack a
Yeah.
piece in these kind of positions. It
And a
was
very
easier
good
for
piece.
Junaid to play earlier on. He should have used that.
That's an early C5.
Good move.
Simplicity.
Okay. Uh, Isolated queen pawn, a very typical structure, and Junaid is playing it very principally, like getting the knight on d5. That's the idea. That's how you play this.
I actually know this structure. I know something for once. Be proud of me. Somebody.
Well, at least something. You know something. That's good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Not the best idea. Taking with the queen, I don't really like. Okay, it gets a momentary threat, but knight d5 was better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, giving up the light square, dark square bishop. Knight g6 is there now.
And he does it immediately in this.
Okay, now I don't really like black so much. The rook comes to c1. I don't like black so much now. I really liked black when
Hmm.
the knight was getting on d5 and positionally it was a great position. Now not so much. Rook c7 is coming. Uh, the other rook comes in,
Yeah.
M-
Rook d7.
or
The other rook
maybe
goes to.
you can take on. Okay, this wasn't great. I'm not sure why he took here. I guess you have to take the rook now. Not a great move by Kasper as well. He ended up
Hmm.
giving White the position that White wanted in the IQP. Because
The
in this
position
kind of
that was
structures, Black
attacking.
can basically block the D pawn. He's going to have a better endgame, and he's basically done that.
Queen.
So yeah, Black does have a better endgame, no doubt about that.
Because white has no attack.
I'm guessing.
Hold on a second. They are telling me finals have already started.
Okay, let's see the final as well. We don't just want to see the third position matches. We're better than that.
He's probably better than that. Okay.
This is between challengers. This is happening.
Okay,
And the
Oh,
other
and this
one
is
is
bad.
between.
can't. Yeah, this is just game over. I think. Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
that's what I thought. It's just game over.
And what else? Rohan is playing as well for the third place match. Hold on a second. What's he doing? Let's see.
Against Hashir.
Yeah, that's Hashir.
Okay. Uh,
Pretty balanced. Some
Mm,
imbalances.
not a great position for white. C4 is coming, and then C2 is weak. Although not too bad either. Maybe you can get something on the king side. I would prefer maybe black here.
I think Black is winning this, and this is third place match. Let's go to the finals between Talha and Javad. They are fighting for the first position. Let's see.
Okay. Uh,
Bishop, no. Castle first.
interesting position. D3 is a bit weak. How does white want to manage that? Like rook d8 comes in. What do you do? Something like knight e3?
I was expecting rook d8 like right now, or bishop on the previous
Yeah, I'm
move.
not against
Now maybe
getting your
queen
king
b3.
safe and then playing something like rook d8. I'm not against it, but white isn't doing anything
Hmm.
to prevent it. Maybe white has a plan that we're not getting. Maybe
If
just
queen
queen.
b3, doesn't that solve all the problem
Yeah, but
and create a threat of your own?
no, but
Yeah,
immediately
this
it
move is
doesn't
good.
because queen b3 can be met by bishop takes. If rook takes, then queen takes c4 was there. Black would have still won a pawn, but he didn't go for queen d8, rook d8 for some reason.
Now, if queen b3, what would have taken what? Bishop would have taken
Uh,
d3.
if rook d8, queen b3, bishop takes d3, rook d1, queen takes c4.
No, no, I wasn't talking about d3 at the time. It was before there was rook d8.
Yeah,
Like
that
when
would have
black
made sense,
castled
but
afterward.
that would have
Hmm.
made sense. But here, after uh,
No, it does
although
not here.
even then, before rook d8, even then I could have taken d3. I think.
And you couldn't have taken d3, then you just get into a pin with the rook, don't you?
Yeah, but still, then the
Well,
knight on c4 is hanging. That's the problem.
whatever takes it, you just take back. There's no
Yeah,
third
but
piece.
I've still won the pawn then. Queen takes c4, queen takes c4, bishop takes c4, bishop takes bishop, and
Right,
I've won the
okay.
pawn.
Yeah.
But okay, all of that is moot because, as I said, these guys just don't listen to me.
They
They would
don't
play
just
much better if they
listen.
would just listen to me.
Isn't that why you have an academy? Do people don't not listen to you then either?
They don't
Or
listen to
was
me
that the
there.
principle?
They don't listen to me there either.
This is what is bringing Pakistan chess down. Okay, we don't have a grandmaster because nobody listens to the arena grandmaster. You need
Exactly.
a better PR. Okay, that's what you need. Hire Najmi.
That's the worst thing I could do, I think. Maybe if his CS is successful, then maybe.
Okay, this makes sense. The rook needs to come to open fires.
Okay, I'm guessing 95, 94 at some point. I think Talha
It's
needs
better
to
to
think
play.
about 95 at some point because this is not a pin that you want to keep on. Like,
I
Can we
don't
just switch
think
quickly and see what's happening on the other boards?
sure, go
it's
ahead. So,
So
the final is two games, right?
now it's best
Four
of
games.
five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
four
No. Yeah, for
four
best of
games, I think.
four.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best of
Yeah.
four, I think.
Exactly. So this is Rohan, and he's still fighting somehow.
So the third
past times
position is
look
also
better.
four games, then I'm guessing.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let's go to what Vakas and okay, they are equal actually now. This is the final
One
for
for
the third
one.
position. Yeah. Mm.
Okay, taking a book out of Asad Saeed's handbook, I think.
A3?
Why would
It
A3 work?
actually looks okay, but it does nothing.
I mean, what does it do really? I'll just
It
take.
forces. No, the thing is, if you
It
don't even
forces.
take, you get them to take.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was the idea.
But it remains equal. Okay, A3 could work in the sense that okay, black's pieces are still not developed. So in that sense, it makes sense that okay, you want to open up the game while the pieces are still not developed. But okay,
Bishop
white black has a
C3.
lot of options. Maybe just B6, bishop B7 is an option.
Yeah, Bishop
Oh,
C3.
okay,
They listen
bishop
to
C.
me. Why
That's
do
why
they
they.
listen to me?
That's maybe why Kaspai has been losing so much tonight. He's been listening to you.
See, I keep telling you.
Now this is
You
a
need better
bad.
BR. I have better BR.
I think black has lost a rook now.
Someone just told me that Salman has beaten Zaman as well. And we didn't even watch that.
Okay, maybe.
It was that quick. No, white takes the knight. White does not take with the knight because the bishop is going inside.
There's bishop e7 ideas, definitely.
Where does bishop go after d7?
Yeah, he can come to. I would have liked bishop e7 after knight takes knight. Then he could have come back to b4, and then there's bishop b5 ideas. That was what I was
Hmm.
going for. Now there's no bishop b4, so not. I think Junaid missed a trick there.
No, if the bishop wishes to stay on this diagonal, I guess d6 is the only option. Or yeah, go the other way.
Yeah, but now there's really no good places for the bishop. I would have liked the
Hmm.
tempo there with bishop b4. So knight takes knight first was maybe better.
Hmm.
Still, white is slightly better as you see the pieces are more developed, pieces are
He
better
listened to me again.
placed.
He went bishop d6.
Well,
So if
then
Junaid and then Junaid
maybe
loses this, exactly.
yeah,
Thank you,
I
thank
think
you.
maybe Junaid's time has come as well. He's won a lot. Now it's time for him to lose. He start listening to you. Okay, black needs to do something about that bishop. Maybe bishop d7 c6, maybe b6 bishop b7. I'm
I
not
was
sure
expecting
what.
bishop e5, just prayed then and there. You have a bad bishop, they have somewhat of an active bishop, just
Let's move
do
on to some
something.
other game. These guys are playing like it's a classical. Hold on a second.
And we are not fans of classical, I'm assuming.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
oh, did Rohan manage to draw that? I didn't think he would.
But he did. So he's
There's a point
still
five,
in
yes,
it.
He's still in it.
Yeah.
for
Okay,
half a point.
good, good. Are the
Hmm.
cams on for the players?
Yeah. And Kasim is
Okay,
actually managing that, but I failed to get the notification that Zaman and Salman were playing already.
okay, and Salman has beaten Zaman already,
Yep. That
like three game,
that's what I
the
two
whole
zero. I
match,
guess
or
I don't know.
the whole match, or
Yeah.
just one game?
I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me see if we can find something.
Like,
Uh,
go to
this
Majin
is
Sensei.
yeah. It's happening now. Oh, yeah.
That's the match we should be watching.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
it's,
So it's
one
Salman
game.
one. Yeah. 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 Exactly.
and this
And
this
oh
looks
wow,
like
this is terrible,
no, this looks maybe
isn't it?
drawn, but I don't see a checkmate. Oh, why didn't he push? That was
He's
terrible.
afraid. He's afraid of rook left, I think.
There was no rook
Is
lift.
there
There was
any?
just promotion if he rook lifted. But still,
There you go. The rook left is there
Zaman
now.
didn't play this well. Yeah, you can just
He's
take
up
the rook.
everything.
It's still winning.
Ah,
Just take the rook and he's still winning. Too many pieces.
That is the
Yeah, just take
problem.
the
Where did all the
just
pieces go?
push the pawn. Just push the pawn.
Before pushing the pawn, maybe just take on b5.
No, no, no need.
Black
Just
has
push the pawn.
nothing. He
I didn't
listened
want.
to me. He
I didn't.
listened to me.
His time has come. Okay.
See
Terrible
what
play.
is
Terrible.
happening.
Terrible play by Salman. Just push the
D5
pawn,
look
man.
better. D5 look better because then the queen does not go back.
Yeah, but push the
And
pawn. Create an
and
immediate
you,
threat. That's the
it would
number
have.
one principle of attacking. Create a threat. Now he can actually lose this if he's not careful. Like g4, g3, and
pawn
And
h3 and
defending again.
yeah,
h3
another
is not
knight is
really
gone.
h3 is not really a problem.
H2 is a problem.
It shouldn't have been.
The,
It still isn't. There's just knight g2. Yeah,
the, he's just
still winning.
defending. Why does he
Still winning. Yeah, just push the pawn. Okay,
not
you
push the
can't push the pawn.
pawn?
My bad.
Yes, thank you.
He
We
was
are
using the
happy
rook.
they did not listen to you.
Yeah, okay. Push the pawn. Just push the pawn, my friend. No, just put the rook. Yeah, good. Now push the pawn. Push the pawn.
Push the, yeah, nothing. He does
Nobody
not want
likes
to
you.
listen to you.
They're making their life hard for themselves.
By not listening to you.
I mean, it was like so simple. Just push the pawn. Is it so hard to push the pawn? Thank you.
And this is the
Knight.
margin effect.
Game over.
Yep,
2-0. I
there
did
you
not
have it.
expect 2-0. Oh my god.
It was
That
winning like way before.
Salman
Yeah,
was
very.
Salman.
playing brilliantly today. I mean,
Yeah, whenever we switched to
he's
the
a
game,
great
he was
player,
very
but today
100%.
he was exceptional. I mean, the way he won the little match against Wakas and now against Salman, this is exceptional. Amazing.
Yeah,
Did
no doubt
Marjan
he's a very
and
good
Junaid
player.
just switch accounts?
There you have it. Wakas has won against Junaid as well just now.
They played very poor chess. The Suhail brothers, played very poorly.
Ah, tough day for Sohail brothers then.
Very tough, yeah.
Okay, here, yeah, there is fair and square. Hashim.
Two and
What
a
is
half.
Hashim?
Okay.
Is that Hashim? Hashim
Apparently,
has won.
apparently, Vakaspe has won.
Yeah, Wakas
Yes.
has won. There it is on the
So
screen.
2 to
it's
1.
just three games here, apparently, or is it four games?
No, for the third position, that was just three games. For the
Okay,
final,
just for the
we
final,
had
it's four
four games.
games.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, the game between Salman and actually, this can go on. That wasn't best of three, so they can
They
still
were best
fight
of
now.
4.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
best
but
of
now
four.
Marjan has to win on demand now. Why Marjan has
Yeah,
to force tie breaks.
my bad. I already declared Salman to be winner, but he's not. He has to fight for one more game.
Yeah, but with the
As
form he's
Marjan
got,
has Narza
I
steal,
don't think it's going to be a
yeah.
problem.
Hmm.
Yeah. Lose
And
another
we
pawn,
have
lose that.
the goat sleeping next to me.
Just hold on a second. Let's see what happened to the challengers final. Do we have a winner? They are still playing as well. It's a 1.5 by half point, and
Two.
they're fighting too.
So Talha needs to win to force a tiebreak.
Yeah,
Tala
Talha
should
needs
win
to win.
this. Tala should win this. But the problem is the opposite
White
bishop.
should win it.
Yeah.
It could go for a draw, you
He
mean?
needs to play. I don't think it's winning actually. Maybe I said it too soon. It's probably a draw by correct play. Yeah, it's an opposite bishop. It's probably a draw. I don't see how you win this. Maybe if you can get. Okay, why did he just
This
give
is
that up?
how
Okay,
this
I'm
is how you win
sorry.
this.
This is terrible chess. Anything can happen. Yeah, you allow d6 as well.
Oh,
My
there you
bad.
go.
My
It's
bad,
gone.
guys. My
It's
bad.
tested.
This is not chess. This is something else. I spoke way too soon.
There you
All
go.
right.
Talha, you said
Well,
Talha is winning, so you actually were right. You should not have gone back on
I
your
don't
words.
want to be right about these kind of things. Like this is, I want to see good chess.
okay, let's go back to Salman versus
Yeah,
Zaman,
at least
which
this
is
is good
interesting.
chess.
Yeah.
Although the last game, Salman prolonged it too much. I don't know why. But okay, he played the rest of the game, so credit goes to him.
Can he take knight e6?
I was looking
Knight
at that too,
e6.
but it doesn't
Yeah,
do
this is what I
anything.
was looking at, but still not so great. Takes six, and then he takes the bishop as well. Then what? That was my question.
Hmm.
Okay, but just rook b8.
Queen g4?
I think Zaman is tilted. Yeah, I think he just wants to get it over with because this is not sane chess. That sack was not sane. It made no sense to go for that sack.
Just f5?
So what? F5, I just take.
Hmm. But that is the only way to push, you know, the pawns.
Now I take d4.
This is
I
the
can even
right
take
question.
f5. I don't see what's wrong with taking f5. If you push, I have knight f6.
Before, and now you don't know, before f5 there was.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
push e6, I have knight f6. I'm fine. There's nothing there. If I have to give back a piece, I'll do it. I have two pawns now. Okay,
Okay.
this is something I didn't see. Maybe it's better. It does expose the king a bit. I'm not a huge fan of that. But if it's fine
E7? Does
tactically,
E7 work? Even right now, if he gave up the queen, just go E7. How
no,
bad
no,
is that?
e7 wouldn't have worked. The rook is protected. Yeah,
The pawn is
now
and
there's
the knight
a
is
lot of
there.
counterplay. I didn't like that move, g6. Your king is now opened up. Knight is not placed very well. I would have liked it knight f6. Give up the
I
knight,
think
not the rook.
he was relying on the extra piece, but now there is
No,
no
I
extra
think he
piece.
was relying on knight g4. Yeah, I think this is what he was
Knight
relying on
g4.
at the end. The question is, does it work? Is rook e7 a threat? Is it not a threat? And I think rook e7 is
It's
not that
not a
big a threat
threat.
actually. Rook e7,
It's
king
really
g8,
nothing
then what?
because it's just isolated, yes. The queen
And
has doesn't have
knight
a way to
f2,
come
knight
in.
f2 is a threat. It's a huge threat.
Also, if you go e7, rook e7, you expose queen d1.
I mean, that's pretty much knight f2 is already way too big a threat. So exposure is already there. I mean, you can't even go rook f1. So okay, maybe it's just over.
g3,
I No, but g3 you
give
still lose
back
the
the
queen,
knight.
right?
Give back the knight, yeah.
Okay, but I just take
This,
and then
that's
I'm
not
coming back.
exactly counterplay.
Just take with the queen, then I'm coming back. What are you
But
going to
there's
do?
tempo now. Queen goes to f3, I think, or wherever.
Yeah, but just play something like h6.
h5, you mean?
Yeah, h5. I don't see anything. Just h5. What is he going to do?
There isn't anything, but this was the only move, I guess, that survived the position.
If you call this survival, I mean, he has two pieces for the rook. He has two extra pawns. He has a clear-cut passer. I don't see how
Mm.
this is survival. Yeah, h5 played.
It keeps the game going, let's just say that.
Yeah, okay. Keeps it more interesting maybe for us, but not for him. Yeah, Zaman is just. I think he's tilted now. He just went for the sack where there was no sack.
The tilt is real. This is what we were talking about, nerves of steam. If you don't have that, like the third game is not going to stay.
Bad move. Maybe rookie 8 was better, but this is just terrible. This is not good.
He's not even creating threats anymore.
Just queen. Oh, come on. Queen back to d4 was better. That was a huge threat. Okay,
H
Salman
three
is
is good.
living up to his idea of giving counterplay. He always gives counterplay. I'm not sure why.
Oh, this is
Oh,
What?
the draw.
Is
It
it?
if he
gives
draws, he
one.
wins.
Oh,
If he draws, he wins,
He's
right?
won.
yeah,
Yes.
that was his idea.
Yes.
That was his. Okay, so
He
draw was a
doesn't. He
win
doesn't
for
need to do
Salman.
anything fancy there.
Yeah, yeah.
Not really good for the fans though.
Anticlimactic.
But
Anticlimactic. Yeah, very
that's
anticlimactic.
experience there, right there. Salman's experience. He won the
This is
match
just
fair and
this
square.
True.
is sad. I expected better.
All right, let's go and see what these guys are doing. They are fighting hard.
So we have one winner, Salman Ali Khan. Second, Zaman, I
Yeah,
think. Third,
yeah,
Waqas
that's
Bhai.
Salman.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So we have the winners for the master category. And in the challenger,
In the
Talha and
challenger, it
Jawad
looks
are
like anybody's
fighting.
game.
Yeah,
I think
it's
Zaman missed a checkmate in one, I think. Or three, I think.
Where?
Asad just woke up. Asad said Zaman missed a checkmate in three.
oh,
AGM listens to AGM.
The goat has woken up. He's saying move number 40. Zaman missed checkmate in three.
Okay.
you wanna have a look at that?
I need
Move
Let's
to
40.
see.
see move number 40.
Yeah, go to move number 40.
I want to
Oh,
look at
oh,
it.
queen f4.
Move 40.
Yeah, that's just mate.
Can anybody else spot it?
Yeah, rather than h3, just queen f4. That's not very hard, actually.
Huh?
Oh, exactly. Like this.
Oh, nobody saw Queen F4.
Oh, yes.
Zaman was playing trash chess.
Yeah, he wasn't
There
really
was
feeling
no
good
need
or
for
confident today.
H3. There was
Yeah.
Queen F4 check, and
Mm.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
mean,
that was game over.
hard luck. Hard luck.
If
That's all
even if
right.
queen g5, there's just queen f8. You don't even have to win the queen. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay, it doesn't matter.
hmm.
Salman was playing well. He's allowed one slip up, I guess.
By the way, both Soil brothers actually did not play the way they are used to play.
Okay. Black should win
This
this
could
if he
draw.
knows. No, it's not a draw.
This could draw. It's
This is
not a
not
draw, but this could be a draw.
just
It's not a draw
just
principally.
okay. Now it's definitely a draw.
Yeah. Can't he just push this pawn? G5?
Okay, but f4, f3, rook f2 takes still a draw.
If F4, you take E4.
Yeah, and then f3, rook f2, you take on g5, still a draw. I think black was winning first, but okay, black
D4
may
might
be
have
winning
been
again.
better.
Black may be winning a game.
Yeah, king should have gone forward instead of
Okay,
this.
wrong push. Still, okay, f3, f3, just push f3. F3 was very nice. F3 was winning, I
King
think.
F3.
F3, king takes
But he
e3,
didn't
f2,
go
and
for
you can't
F3.
stop f1.
Can king go to F3? Yeah, king went to F3.
Yeah, now king can go to f3, but he should have pushed pawn f3.
Ay, 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 this is bad again.
Okay,
Now,
rook
yeah,
e6. Yeah, rook e6,
Yeah.
just. Oh,
Rookie
come
the
on.
other way. Why? Yeah, yeah.
That's bad chess. That's bad chess again. We get to see a lot
He
of
just
bad
he
chess in challengers.
And we got to
I
see
mean, this is
some bad chess in Master Level as well.
In
well,
Masters,
this
it
is
was
time
uh
pressure, but still, I mean, this.
yeah, Rook G5 should not happen in any sort of. Okay,
Yeah.
come
Ah,
on,
yeah, yeah,
C5.
there's a fork. There was a
Yeah,
fork, there's a
C5.
C5 pawn.
Yeah, simple. Okay, this is bad chess, man.
They're not listening to me either. This is not
You
working
have
in
15,
challenges.
20 seconds. You don't do that in 20 seconds. You do that in point 20 seconds, maybe 0.20 seconds or something like that, but not 20 seconds.
It's probably just scary.
It's a
Should
draw
not
now.
be.
It's probably a draw.
It's going to be a draw by reputation, if anything. They do not know their endings.
If a draw, then it's 3-0 sudden death, I'm guessing, yes?
Yes, it's 3-0 sudden death. What?
My bad. I forgot this is the challengers.
All right,
Okay.
so we have a clear winner here as well. Jawad has won the challengers category.
Way too clear for me, actually. This is way too clear.
Wow.
Okay, I think we're done with all of the games, right?
Yeah,
What
we are
happened to the
done.
third between Rohan and I
Rohan
forgot.
lost it. Yeah.
Husher.
So Hashir
Rohan
is
and
Asher
third.
Husher
won.
were playing, I think.
Yeah. Asher won there for the third position, and Vakas won for the third position in the Masters category. And the winners are Salman for Masters and this guy Jawad for the Challengers category. So we have all the winners now.
For challenger. Second
Okay,
place
Yeah.
goes
good,
to
good
Talal.
show, I guess.
Yeah, it was fun 4 days of chess. And yesterday we had that our queens playing each other. What happened there, Mashal? What was the result there?
I won 4-0.
Ah,
You're welcome.
look at that! Look at that! Man. Now we know all the results, huh?
That's the problem. She's used up all of her chess yesterday, so she's not coming up with any good moves today.
But that's every day,
Right.
That's just every day.
Right. All right. I think this is it then. Amazing having you both with me today. It was a fun event. Some good and bad chess, but definitely star player was Salman Ali Khan today. He
No doubt
has,
about that. He
yeah,
played fabulously.
he played brilliant chess, absolutely brilliant chess.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, thank you,
congratulations
brother.
to all the winners, and thank you both, Zores and Mashal. As always, you have been amazing,
Thank
and
you.
Our player, our player.
yeah, we'll do that
Okay,
again,
guys.
inshallah. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.